Welcome to Betty's Cooking Channel. Today I'm gonna make some pork spare ribs. Okay? All right, let me get started. You see them? I have a butter knife here. I'm gonna go under the meat here. And pull that membrane off. See how it just comes off. Just pull it off. Here we go. I'll just put this on the side over here. And I'll do one more. That way you will see the technique that I use to just pull it off of the meat. You have to kind of get under that membrane and take a paper towel and just pull it. There we go. Got a lot off that time. So I'm not gonna film the whole thing, but this is how I do it. I clean up the ribs really well. So now I'm gonna start with my seasoning for the ribs. So let me get started on that. That'll be my rub. These are gonna be dry ribs. First I'm gonna add some salt to the ribs. On both sides. And I'll add some black pepper. And I'm gonna add 1 pack of stevia to the back of the ribs. And I'm gonna add some onion powder. I'm probably gonna add about 2 teaspoons of onion powder. Back of them. Then I'm gonna add my garlic powder. Same thing, I'm gonna add about 2 teaspoons of garlic powder on the back of it. Then I'm gonna add my sumac to the ribs. This, if you never had sumac, it's kind of like lemons. It's got kind of like a sour taste to it. I love it on meats and fish and other things. Okay, all right. I'm gonna rub this in, pat it in on the ribs here. And now I have to add my paprika. And I'm gonna add quite a bit of paprika. I would say about a tablespoon of paprika on the ribs. And then I'm adding about a teaspoon of turmeric to the ribs. I should have put that on first, but I didn't. So I'm gonna flip the ribs over This is 2.48 pounds of ribs. Okay. I'm gonna cut the end off. That'll be, it doesn't have a bone in there, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off. I could use it for part of the rib tips for these ribs. In Chicago, we used to order just rib tips. I don't know if you do that here in Texas or not, but yeah, the rib tips were good as well. This time I'm gonna start with my sugar. Get this end off. All right, I'm gonna start with my turmeric. That's gonna be 1 teaspoon of turmeric on the side of the ribs. Be careful not to get this turmeric on anything, because it will stain your clothes. And we'll go with 2 teaspoons onion powder. And I'm gonna go with my sugar, 1 packet of stevia, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, okay, I'm gonna go with my black pepper, and my salt. And here is my paprika going on the ribs here. And I'm gonna season the rib tips the same way. So I'm gonna cut the camera off for that. I just took the ribs out of the oven, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut a piece of the ribs so that Bill can try them. Really hot, really, really hot. They smoke and they juicy. I cooked them for 2 hours on 300 degrees, and then after 2 hours, I turned it up to 350. Okay, I'm gonna just add 1 piece, 1 rib to the plate. It's really hot, Bill.
Well, I need to cool, let it cool out first. Put on
You're not burning yourself on camera. I don't blame you. I have done that on camera. Burnt myself. Okay, hold it. The plate is kind of cold. It might be cooling off a little bit. Tender. Go ahead.
delicious, juicy,
Look up at the camera.
tender, delicious, juicy.
Okay, All right, for that dry rub, okay. Let me
Give me
finish
some more
fixing your
rub.
place. Trying to use these scissors to cut this meat, and it is hot. It is so hot. Oh, and the rub, the dry rub, oh, it smells divine. So, give Bill another piece. He said they are delicious, so let him eat some more. Maybe I should cut this one into two pieces. Oh God, let me get a fork here. Right out of the oven. So they cook low and slow. And then I turned them up to 350. I didn't add any more rub or anything to it.
That's enough.
So we have some rib tips here and more ribs over here. I'm gonna go ahead and give Bill some of the cauliflower potato salad on his plate. And this recipe will be coming soon, the cauliflower potato salad. If you like this recipe, like, subscribe, comment, and share this recipe with your friends and family. Have a wonderful day.